Your teen's high school exams are not just testing their subject knowledge. They're also testing your teen's ability to respond specifically to how the question is worded and do it in the limited exam time given. This is why you might have seen your teen put in loads of effort, but not always get the results they want and that you know they're capable of. So in this video, I'm going to show you how exams and assignments really work and how you can support your teen as the parent without needing to be a subject expert yourself. I'm Katie Jones, and in my experience of over 17 years now as an award-winning high school teacher and working with multiple international external exam boards as an external exam marker, coursework moderator, ATAR exam writer, and scrutiny panel member, I've figured out and developed proven strategies and techniques to have students study smarter, not harder, keep a healthy life balance, and do it achieving the results they really want and that match their true potential. Now, this is exactly what I cover in my parent webinar, where you can click the link right here somewhere on this screen. And on the webinar, I show you the exact strategies that I've used to help thousands of hardworking students boost their grades and their confidence. So let's take a look at how exams really work. So let's say your teen's been studying the topic of global warming, and they might get a question that asks them to define global warming. Now that's going to be a one-sentence answer. They might be asked to explain global warming. Now this is going to be a very different answer that's required. Same topic, but this is going to need them to explain the causes and effects, the scientific processes that are involved. Now your teen could give the definition of global warming here, and it might be a correct definition, but it wouldn't necessarily get them any marks because it's not what this question has asked for. Or they might be asked to discuss global warming. Now just imagine how different the marking criteria for this question are going to be compared to the marking criteria for the define global warming question. This could even be an essay, it could be a full assignment, it might be one of those big 15 or 20 mark extended response exam questions. But notice, exact same topic, one different word in the question, very different expectations and requirements of your teen. So let's take a look at what this looks like in a real live exam paper. So here on this Year 12 exam paper, you can see they have a graph and the question asks them to estimate the total number of times the video was viewed in the last week of August. And as I was marking this external exam, I really felt for so many of those students whose papers I marked who didn't estimate, they calculated. And although in many cases their answer came out correct, it would have taken them at least 2, maybe 3 times longer to do all of those calculations than it would have if they'd estimated. So these students then lost marks elsewhere because they ran out of time and had to rush over other questions or even leave them blank because this question took up so much of their time. And this is just one of the 3 problems and solutions that I explain in detail on the parent webinar that you can register for right now. And this is the same in any subject, in any of the Australian ATAR exam boards, the NCEA, the IB, NAPLAN, GCSEs, and A-levels, and more. So I want to personally invite you to attend my upcoming free parent webinar on how to skyrocket your teen's exam results and confidence in every subject without the late night stress fests, slaving over textbooks, or spending hours with a tutor. And to be clear, this isn't anything I'm not supposed to share. These are skills and strategies that you and your teen are totally allowed to know, and in fact, I believe need to know. So in the webinar, I'll show you the study success formula and the missing piece that has been the secret to so many students maximizing their return on effort. So they actually answer the question and know exactly how to add more detail in their answers. I'll also explain the 2 ways that marks are rewarded in exams and how your team can grab more of those marks and have total clarity on what to do and how to do any assignment task that they are faced with. And when you see how all of this works, you will have a less stressed teen with a better life balance and a lot more confidence in themselves and their study, finally achieving the results that match their effort and their true potential. And you can worry less and celebrate with them more. So click the link right here on this screen. You'll get to a page that looks just like this. Register for a date and time that best works for you. And then on that webinar, I'm looking forward to showing you the secrets to having your teen achieve their best ever results with less stress.